to my channel. In this video I'll show you how to create this interactive grid with hover text above images for your cargo website. You can use it for your web shop, for your portfolio website, but the bad news here is that you cannot use it for existing grids or galleries. Unfortunately, we need to recreate this structure manually. And yeah, I recommend you to follow my guide step by step because it's well, sometimes it matters. And yeah, you can find this code below this video and just copy it, but I recommend you to watch the whole video so you can understand how it works, because code is code and there is no ready solution. I cannot cover each single situation for every website. And yeah, I hope you understand how it works, and unfortunately you need to know some basics of HTML and CSS to be able to customize cargo. Okay, let's start. First thing to start with is uploading your images. Well, I already prepared 6 images. Well, I recommend you to compress them before uploading, because otherwise your website will be too heavy. Okay, they all have different ratio. That's how I want to show you, well, how to use different images. It doesn't really matter for our grid, and you don't need to cut them before yeah, uploading. Okay, let's start with this one. I'm going to show you my way, but there are several ways. I think this one is just easier to explain. Okay, select one image, click this gallery icon. Don't bother to adjust these things, just yeah, change the number of columns. I'm going to use 3 columns, and it's okay. Then you can add some more images like that. Okay. We don't really care about their ratio, their sizes here. I'll show you how to change it a little bit later. Okay, next image is gonna be I think this one. I don't remember which one I used there. And then I'm gonna use this one. Okay, I want to replace them, but I can use well, I'll show you how to change their places a little bit later. And this one is going to be the last one. Yeah, so now that's what we've got. You can open your code view and you will see this sequence of our images. Each line is well, a new image. And yeah, you can replace them right here. So let's say if I want to change it to the last one, I need to do something like that, but I'm not going to do that because I'm going to keep it this way. Okay, our sequence is ready. Then you need to connect it to something, because I know that this effect is mostly used for catalogs, for well, it's usually clickable. So that's why I'm going to show you how to apply it for something which is linked to something. You won't be able to use it if there will be no link. So since I don't know yet with which page is going to be connected, I'm going to connect it to a random page. It doesn't really matter to which one. Important thing here is just to connect each page. I'm just going to connect it to next page. You can choose external or internal link. It doesn't matter. You will be able to change it afterwards, but here you just need to fulfill this step. So this is just important. I'll show you why. Okay, now everything is ready. And that's what we have now. Now you see that it's a little bit more complicated. Each line now starts with an A tag and ends with an A tag. So yeah, now our image is wrapped into an A tag. Okay, next step here is to add our text. I can start typing, let's say 1 directly after my image. Image ends, yeah, right here, because the image is just this gray thing. Okay, let's say 1 and let's see where it is now. Well, I cannot see it at all. I don't know why, really. Oh, I know, okay. I know why. So we need to skip this part and start creating our custom class. Remove everything and change your class to, well, let's call it my grid. my grid. Okay, it's ready. Now our structure is ruined, but it's not, it's okay. We're gonna fix it soon. Yeah, and the last step I want to show you here is how to add your text. You need to add your text directly after your image. It doesn't matter like whether it looks like that or like that, because for HTML all this if you start with a new line, nothing changes. So okay, I want to add text 1 here. And also, if I'm gonna keep it like that, there will be body copy text. But let's say I want to use small text. You know how to use font styles in Cargo, and we have H1, H2, and small text, and a body copy, of course. Okay, I'm gonna use small just because, well, just because I want to. Yeah, now I can see it. But I think it's not small. I don't know. I'm not sure. Let me check. Yeah. I think I. I missed. Yeah. I missed the letter small. But okay. Let me show you. Now we have body copy. Let me show you the way how you can change it to small or whatever style you want to use. You can select this text and press this S. Yeah, S button, and now you can save it, and you will see that now the word 1 is just wrapped into a small tag. Copy this thing and paste it the same place for the each line. It's gonna be 2. You can change it, this text for, I mean, your text. 3. This is just an example. This one is gonna be 4. And this one is going to be 5, and the last one is going to be 6. Okay, the text is ready, links are ready, and you can change your text style here. You can change its color, but I'm going to keep it white. And let's go to the next part. Let's start writing CSS. Open your CSS editor. You can make some room here. It's not necessary, but yeah, I just want it to be like that. And you need to call your class. To call a class, you need to start typing dot and then a name of your class. In our case, it's my grid. Open curly braces, and inside you need to define the first property, display grid. Okay, this part is ready. I'm gonna be back to this selector soon, but let's type once again my grid image, and here I need to define it with 100%. Important. Well, it's just gonna be here. It's long to explain why, but just trust me, it's gonna be here. It should be here. Yeah, and let's say height 100%, but I'm gonna change it a little bit. I'll show you why. Yeah, now it's they are a bit transformed, but doesn't matter. Let's go back to this part, and that's how we can define an amount of columns. You need to say grid template columns, and if your columns are going to be the same width, the same size, you can use fractions. It's very useful. I'll show you how. You can say one fraction, and now we have 2 columns exactly the same size. But let's say you want this column to be twice larger. You just need to change this 1 to 2, and that's how it will count automatically for you the size of these images. So yeah, we just need to show the proportion. Or let's say I want to make 3 columns with the same size, and I'm going to use something the same, like something like that. Or I can use 4 this one fraction 4 times, and I will get 4 columns. Okay, let's proceed with 3 columns. And well, we can see now that our images are a little bit transformed, but we will fix it soon. Let's deal with this small gap first. I don't know why it's here. Honestly, I tried to figure out, but I wasn't able to do that. But I found a way how to fix it. Instead of height 100%, you can use calculation. Let's say calc, open braces, and inside say 100% plus 2 pixels. That's how we can fix it. Yeah, I know it's a stupid way, but it works. So, okay. I recommend you to do the same. And the next thing, let's add some gap between our rows and columns. You can say gap 10 pixels. Okay, let's make it smaller. 4 pixels is going to be enough. Yeah, it's ready. And now let's deal with the size of our cards and with this transformation. To make our images not transformed, we need to add object fit cover. Yeah, now everything fine, but our last row is still larger. Let's fix it. We need to start typing mygrid once again. A, and here we need to say position relative. Nothing changed, but it just need to be here. You will see later why. And you can say height, let's say 100 pixels. And now all our elements has the same size. Let me show you how it looks on the large screen. Yeah, that's what we get. But you can see now that if I resize my browser, is this like this size is static. But if you want to make it responsive, you can use another type of measure instead of pixels. You can say something like something like 20 viewport widths. Now it depends on the width of your browser, or 22. Let me show you how it looks now. Yeah, now if I resize it, it looks like that. I'll show you how to change it on mobile a little bit later, but let's deal with other things first. Okay, we cannot see our text here, but it's still here. And let's start changing it. Once again, my grid, small. I used a small font style, but if you used H2, H1 or whatever body copy, you need to change this word to your font style. So yeah, instead of small, let's say H2 or H1. Small, position, absolute, top, 0 pixels, left, 0 pixels. Yeah, now I can see it. Let's add some padding because otherwise it's going to be looking bad, especially when we have several lines of text here. Padding 10 pixels. This padding is just a gap between the edge and this text. 10 pixels. Then let's add some background. Let's say background black. And you can change the color or you can change its opacity here. Let's go with something like that. Now, we need to make it, just to fill this whole card. Let's say with 100% and height 100%. Okay, it's ready. Our text is aligned to the center, but we can also change it. You can change it on your page itself, but also there is a property which called text align. You can use it like left, right, center, but I'm gonna keep it like that, so there is no need to add it. But I want to place it in the middle, so I need to say justify first I need to say display flags and we need important here again. Flex, justify content, center, align items, center. Well, if you want to place it like here or here, you can just change these two properties. You can remove center, and cargo will give you a hint. Let's say flex and you will see, yeah, how it works. So you can change placement like that, but I'm gonna proceed with center. Okay, now it's ready. And the last thing here is to create this hover state. Let's copy this line. Then let's copy this line and paste it here. And here, instead of flex, let's start with this thing first. Let me show you. Well, I'm not gonna keep it like that. I'm gonna add a hover. I'm gonna add a pseudo class hover, and then small. Yeah, don't forget this sign, it's important. And yeah, it's gonna be display flex, and here it's gonna be display none. And now only when I hover over these cards, I will see how this property changed. So yeah, we created our hover effect. Let me refresh this page and show you how it works. But we need to add some more adjustments, especially for the mobile version. Let me show you how. You can just switch your view and see how it looks on mobile. We still have these 3 columns, but to change it, we can type something like that. We need to use media screen. You can find another video about mobile adjustments for cargo in my channel, but yeah, I'm not going to cover it here. Just repeat what I do. Media screen and max width. Well, here we need to use a breakpoint, and cargo's breakpoint is 717 pixels, but you can create as many breakpoints as you want. Breakpoint is well, it's the size when your layout changes. So all devices smaller than 717 pixels will be having like different layout. Okay, and here instead these curly braces, you need to copy this part, the top part. Paste it here. You don't need to add these lines. Just we're gonna change only this one. So I'm gonna use 2 columns instead, and I can just remove, remove this last one fraction, and it's gonna be changed. It's pretty easy to use. Here I can use, I also can make it just only 1 column, but well, let's keep it like that. And I also need to change its height because it's too narrow now. So I'll copy this part. Yeah, watch that. I have 2 curly braces here. I'm gonna remove this thing because I'm not gonna repeat it, and this part is gonna be larger. Well, let's say I'm gonna use something like that, and maybe I'll change the gap because it's too small. It's gonna be something, yeah. That's how I changed the layout, and I can show you now how it works. Let me refresh the page. And everything looks the same on desktop, but if I resize my browser and it goes through 770 pixels, you will see a new layout, and it's going to be mobile layout. You can create as many breakpoints as you want. Check my other video about my mobile adjustments, but we can keep it like that. And maybe one thing I want to create here is just to remove this hover effect, because on mobile the phone doesn't know what hover is, And when people click on something, they think it can think that it's hover and it may be kind of working not correctly. So yeah, to remove this effect, you can do you can copy this part, paste it here, and instead of flex you can say none. And now we don't have this effect at all. But if you wanted to be seen on mobile, let's say you wanted these titles to be seen, copy this part like that, and use display. Let me copy this thing just to save some time. Display flex. Yeah, and also you need to remove this thing, otherwise it's gonna be like that on hover. Yeah, now you have two options how to adjust your mobile version. Both of them works, but just be careful. Watching what you do, because display flex shows the thing, display none hides the thing. And if you want to hide it, yeah, let's hide it because I think it's kind of better. We need to use this code. Okay, our mobile version is ready, and now I need to show you the last thing, how to manage your website and how to add new projects. Let's go back to our page, and you cannot just drag an image and drop it here because it won't be working correctly. Let me show you how. Well, now we have like 5, 6, but this image is just out of our grid, and this is kind of weird, and that's what happened. That's not exactly what we want. Therefore, I recommend you to add new items manually. You can go here and find your lines. Well, first of all, let me show you how the structure works. This tag is just wrapping the whole grid. And each line, each element starts with A and ends with A. So you just need to copy the last part and paste it as many times as you want to. Yeah, let's say I want to add 3 more, or let's say 4 more elements. Now they all are the same because, well, I use the same image. But if I will change, if I change this number to something else, you can upload new images and you will see their numbers. If you hover over them, you will see the number. Also, you can change the text to the correct one, 6, 7, etc. So yeah, you will be able to add new items, and they will be resized automatically, so everything will be looking good on mobile as well. You don't need to add any other changes. And if you need to change the link, you need just to select this card, but be careful. I recommend you do not use cargo panels to type here. I recommend you to type using code view. But if you need to change the link, there is only one way. You just can select this card and you will see this panel, so you can choose external, internal link, or whatever. So it's easy to change links, but for images and text, I recommend you to make changes only in this panel. Okay, I hope you find it useful, and thanks for watching. Follow my channel to get new tutorials about Cargo Collective and web design in general. Goodbye.